Hello everyone, today we will be taking a look at Mandurah Station, the terminus of the Mandurah Line, as well as having Trans-WA coaches. So here is the main path to the station from the footpath on Walnut Street, or if you're accessing the station from the main intersection, and then here is the intersection where the cars access the station. You can see cars turning down there. And then here is the entrance to the bus interchange, the main entrance, as well as you'll see there's some Trans-WA coaches there, as well as some random buses. And then here is the main entrance to the car park. And here is the newly constructed multi-storey car park. So here's a look at the multi-storey car park. It's a 3-level one. Yeah. They've also put electric vehicle chargers here. They're very recent, the electric vehicle chargers. So here's a look at the car park. It does a really good job because before the car park opened, I remember you'd have to park all the way down the street and a really long walk and stuff. So it's really good that the car park is now open, because it's really not a big car park at all. There are only 500 parking bays, which is really not enough. Here's the plaque of it opening on the 28th of November 2021. Yeah, so here you've got 2 lifts to go up, as well as pay for parking machines and stuff. I don't really see the need to show you it. I mean, just looks like a regular car park. I should do a video, Mandurah Station car park. No one will watch it, so that's alright. There's a bit of artwork here. And here is a bridge to get across the road, which, yes, is follow the path along and up the bridge under us at the moment, and you go across the tracks. It'd be a great train spotting view. Yeah. And here's the bus interchange. Here we go. Here's route 598. So that one will take the exit that way, via Greenfield. So yeah, here's a drop-off pickup area.
Shops.
So here's the drop-off pickup area with the car park in the background. as well as there being a taxi rank. And motorbike parking as well. So I think now it's probably about time to take a look at the Trans WA bus stops and the bus interchange. So here's a look at the bike shelter as well as pay for parking machines. It's really not that big of a car park, and on the other side there's not that much car park as well, so it's really good that the multi-storey car park has came out now. Really needed it. So we'll start off by taking a look at the road coach stops. So there are 2 road coach stops. This is one of them with coaches to Augusta and Pemberton. As well as there being a nice sheltered area with seats and a bin. And here's the other stop, just the same as the other one. Actually we'll go around this way. Here's another locked bike shelter which you access by the other side. There's just some people in the way. Alright, so that's the Trans WA stuff. There's currently a free shuttle bus to Crabfest. And we'll take a look at these 10 stand bus interchange now. Yep, so that's where you access the bike shelter, and this is the path to the bus interchange. I just went by the bush. So, yep. Okay, cool. So, stand 10 is just set down only. Here's the taxi rank where there's like always taxis, unlike the new Beckenham station where there's like a taxi place but like never any taxis. So that's kind of nice. Stand 9 is for routes 593 and 594. There's currently a 593 right there at the moment, to Dawesville and Dawesville East. So there's a lot of people here at the moment. People everywhere, trying to avoid them. Stand 8's for route 592 to Wananock. It's actually one of the bigger bus interchanges on the Mandurah Line. Believe it or not, Warnbro, Rockingham, Coburn Central, and I think Bull Creek, they've all got the same amount of bus routes, 13 going past them. So that's kind of interesting. Stand 7, 5912 Erskine. And stand 6 is 597 to Koodanup, 598, which takes the other exit that I talked about, to Greenfields, 600 to Pinjarra, 604 to South Yunderup, and 605 to Pinjarra as well. So here's the 593 to Dawesville. Stand 5 is route 585 to Mandurah Catholic College, as well as school specials and 909 train replacement bus to Perth. So like there's only like 2 times a day because it's just a school special. Stand 4 is for route 586 to Lakeland Station via Murdoch University, as well as it also goes via Lakeland's town centre. Funny thing is, back in the day, like a year and a bit ago, seeing a C series was like so rare and so cool. It's like, oh, C series, and then like now they're like everywhere. But yeah, interesting. Stand 3's route 585 to Lakeland Station via Park Road. Actually, that is actually a really good route. Like, it's pretty much does the same route as if you're gonna drive from Mandurah Station to Lakeland Station. Like, it's a super quick and efficient route. Stand 2 is for route 584 to Lakeland Station via Mandurah Terrace. It also goes via Mandurah Bay and sometimes Dolphin Quay and the marina, which is near the foreshore, a bit further off, but nearish the foreshore. And here we've got stand 1 588 to Mandurah Station via Forum, and 589 to Mandurah Station via Walnut Street and Mandurah Terrace. They both do the same route, but one goes clockwise, and one goes anti-clockwise. So I'll show you on the bus map, but depending on where you're going, you want to catch one or the other. Yeah, so here we've got a drink fountain, seating, and a bus timetable. And yeah, here's the bus maps. So here at Mandurah Station, the 588, it kind of goes like this, and then up, around, across and down. So the 588 goes like that, whereas the 589 goes the opposite direction. So depending on which one you want to go to, the shopping centre, Mandurah Forum, you want to get the 588, because if you were to get the 589, it'd be like really slow. So yeah, and then we've got 586, which goes to Lakeland Station, goes up. 584 goes via Mandurah Terrace and then across, and this is the 585. It goes like almost the way as if you were going to drive your car. So yeah, although driving your car you kind of go across to skip these traffic lights, but other than that it's pretty much the fastest way. And then we've got routes down to Dawesville, 593 and 594, as well as 592 to Wannanup down here, and 591. And then we've got all the way routes out to like Pinjarra and South Yundara. So it's a really big full bus interchange. So here we've got some bike U-rails, quite a lot of them. What's that, 2 4x4, so that's 16 bike U-rails here, quite a lot for a station. Yeah, 2 Telstra payphones, 2 old vending machines, especially compared to Lakeland Station, a track snack kiosk, information about just advertising, that kind of stuff, as well as timetables. Look at this help point, next train stopping times from Perth to Perth. Aren't they both going to Perth?
The next train to Perth departs in 6 minutes. The train stops all stations.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, but like, why does it say from Perth? But anyway, wait, yeah. Anyway, we've got 3 ticket machines here, a Smart Rider hub. Sorry, I'm just really confused of what's going on because it literally says Perth 5 minutes, and then the doors are literally closed. Like, what is going on? That is so weird. And it said like doors closing and stuff, and I was just like, what the heck is going on? So anyway, we've got 3 ticket machines, a Smart Rider hub, dot metrics display, toilets, just the usual stuff, and closed station Smart Rider processes. So we'll go to the platform now. We're told platform 2 to the right. We're on the platform, not a huge lot of stuff. There's just seats, old hand sanitizer points, platform sign, bins, just that kind of stuff, as well as there being a transit officer booth, and dot metrics displays. So not the world's flashiest platform, but it does the job, as well as they've changed the station signs again to black. I mean, come on. Here we've got defibrillator, more bins. This time it only says to Perth. It doesn't have that from Perth stuff. Metronet system map, all that stuff. Lots and lots of shelter. Like, pretty much the whole platform's covered, so that's really good. I don't know why. I just like opening up the doors. Yeah, so we'll go take a look at platform 2 now. So the way you get there is just by walking around the buffers. So here's a look at the buffers. Sign saying platform 2. Platform 2 is very much like platform 1. Get a nice good view of the front of the train. Says Perth at the moment. The dot metrics never works on camera. I don't know what it is. It's just something to do with like the lens, or I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments. And yep, platform 2, lots of shelter, all that stuff. So here's a little trick. Okay, always travel. So if you're on a B series and you come into Mandurah, always travel in either carriage 1, 2 or 3, the first train set, because on a weekend it normally always goes to platform 1, so it's an easy exit. But on a weekday, it 50-50 time goes to platform 1 and 2. So if you travel in the first 3 cars, then if it does go to platform 2, because it's got the 10 km/h speed restriction, because we've got the buffers, you can start walking towards the front of the train, and you can get off like here at the front door of the train, as opposed to getting off at like the end of the platform. Because if on a C series it doesn't really matter, because you can just walk to the front of the train, but on a B series there's nothing worse than being stuck in the second half of the train, not able to walk forward, and then you're like, takes so much longer to get off. So it's really nice that this walkway's all covered. So I think that's pretty much it for Mandurah Station. We looked at Mandurah Road here. We looked at the car park and the new multi-storey car park. We looked at the Trans-WA bus stops or coach stops and yeah, we looked at the Trans-WA coach stops and the bus interchange, as well as the inside of the station and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to give this station a rating of 10 out of 10. I really don't see what I'd like better about the station. So thanks for watching, and make sure you check out other videos that I made.